I don't know if I'm prepared to do a 7-minute voiceover, but let's try. Here's a 10-ounce bag of spinach. It's been thawed and drained. We're going to add some Kinder's Buttery Steakhouse to it. Next up, we're going to add mayonnaise, sour cream, cream cheese, and some Italian-style shredded cheese. Here, I think I added about 4 ounces of the mayonnaise, 4 ounces of the sour cream, because that was what was left in the container. And then a jar of artichoke hearts. I realize here you should probably slice them instead of trying to rip them apart. So I tried to do what I could with those and then pulled out the cutting board. Cutting board, went ahead and sliced. You cannot chop artichoke hearts because they are so, I don't know the word to describe them. When I try to chop them, they don't chop, but when I try to slice them, they slice. Anyways, try to get these into some chunks, toss it in there, boom. Now we're going to stir everything together, see if we like the seasoning. You also have to make sure that you like the consistency and the amount of color that's in it. Obviously, spinach is very green. Went ahead and added the rest of the Kinders in there, and then I added some of my family seasoning blend, which is garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, paprika. And then we heated up a full block of cream cheese, drop that in there in chunks, and then we're going to stir everything together. You're going to have to taste test this just a little bit to make sure that it tastes right to you, and then we're going to add half a bag of this shredded cheese. Mix it all in. This is about the consistency that it's going to look like, and we're going to get our pans that we're going to put the spinach dip into. So I had 2 small pie pans, went ahead and sprayed it with some cooking spray, put some in there, pull the other one out. I actually wasn't prepared to use 2, but here we are using 2. And we're going to go ahead and put the rest in here. And then I had to get a spatula out to scrape the bowl because using the spoon wasn't good enough. It was taking too long. So anyways, here we use the spatula, flatten everything out. We're going to compare the 2 pans together, make sure they're about even. That way the mixture has been split enough and you know roughly what's going to be in both of them. And after that, we're going to take a little bit, not a lot, not the rest of the bag, but just a little bit of that shredded cheese. We're going to sprinkle it on top for aesthetic, of course. Who doesn't like crunchy cheese on the top? One of these is going to go in the oven. One of these is going to go into the freezer. Mostly because we don't need 2 pans of spinach dip ready to eat in our house that have already been cooked through. And I'm going to give the other one away. I'm going to cover that one with some tin foil. And I end up writing the directions on it because I know I'm giving it away and trying to tell the other person what they need to do. So I'm writing on here, spinach dip. So that way they make sure they know what's inside. And then we're going to bake. I put 300? Sorry, 350. 350 for 20 minutes. And then we're going to broil the top until it turns brown. I think I broiled it for probably 2 or 3 minutes. So we're gonna pop this other one in the oven right here. Here we go. Don't mind my dirty ass oven. And here it is, all done. Alright, so we are going to have to voice over for almost the entire video. This is me trying the spinach dip after it was heated through. If you look right here, you can see the steam still coming off of it. I had to do voiceovers for most of the reaction videos because my daughter likes to play this game where she squeals at the top of her lungs because she's excited. And her and her brothers were playing, so that game definitely got initiated, and you would not be able to hear anything up until the last clip. Anyways, here's my husband. We were talking about how I would have to do a voiceover and that he had to use his fingers to give a grade. The kids are in the background trying to play, and here's my husband trying the spinach dip. And I said, what'd you give it? What do you think? 10. Yay! Here's my oldest trying the spinach dip. He tried to take like one spinach leaf And I say that because he put the smallest amount on that chip to try to take a bite of it. And then I started giving him a hard time, telling him he needed to try a big bite. And I was making faces because he likes to make faces. And he got a little tickled at that. He tried a big bite. He also loves spinach, for the record, as much as I do. And he usually requests to eat spinach for dinner. So he chewed, and then he gave me a grade. He actually said it out loud, and then I told him he had to show the fingers, so he also gave me a 10. And here's my middle. He's my younger son, and he's trying some spinach. Now, I will tell you this one, he is a picky eater. He gives me low grades, not low grades, but lower grades. And so you're about to get a real reaction out of him in just a second. You don't hear it, and then I say something, he shows me the fingers, and I'm like, oh, come on. He gave me an 8 out of 10.
You gonna record me doing it?
I am. You gotta get more than that. Here, hold on, let me help you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, we broke it.
Oh my god. Silly mama. Silly mama. Shady mama. Thank you.
Chew it up. You pulling it all out of your mouth?
How about my mouth?
Let me see what's in your mouth. Oh, okay. Still. All right. What do you think? What number? 8?
I'm just kidding.
10.
Yeah. 10 out of 10.
Say bye.
Bye.
Wave.